On the Health Watch, scientists have now determined that the public places that pose the greatest risk for coronavirus infection when the pandemic began, and Dr. Mallika Marshall joins us, and Dr. Restaurants were on the short list.
Probably not that surprising, Paula, huh? So these were scientists at Stanford and Northwestern University that looked at cell phone data on almost 100 million people, tracking their movements in 10 of the largest cities in the United States for 2 months, beginning back in March. And then they compared that data to the number of infections in the various areas. And what they found was that full-service restaurants led to the largest increase in infections, followed by gyms and cafes, like coffee shops, hotels, and places of worship. They also predicted that if you reduce the number of people in these venues, you can dramatically cut down on transmission. But public health experts are saying that was then. This is now. We're in November. And what they're really concerned about right now are those small in-house gatherings instead of the public spaces. I mean, you need to be careful everywhere, but as we head into the holidays, we're really concerned about people having small gatherings in their homes with people outside of their immediate household. So I'm Zooming with my family. It's unfortunate, but it's what we have to do.
We all have to do. And doctor, researchers have developed a face mask now that can be disinfected by the sun.
Right. So we know that face masks can go a long way in protecting not only the wearer, but the people around us. But germs can actually survive on the surface of a face mask. Bacteria and viruses, which means that we need to either wash them or we need to discard them. So these were scientists at UC Davis that say they developed a special type of cotton that releases what's called a reactive oxygen species that can kill bacteria and viruses within about 60 minutes of being exposed to sunlight. And they say that it's still safe and these masks are still washable. So they say they could use this fabric not only to create face masks, but protective clothing and other forms of PPE. And who knows, maybe one day on our hour-long lunch break, we could simply put our mask out in the sun to disinfect it. So we'll have to see where this technology goes.
What's the old saying? Sunlight is the best disinfectant, right? Hopefully for these masks, it can work. Dr. Mallika Marshall, thanks so much.